Shanty Town is exactly what a Netflix movie should look like.
She's returned.
This is Movie O'Clock. My name is Esther. Hello, and guys, Happy New Year. This is the first time you are seeing me this year. So, Happy New Year, and I hope you've been smashing that 2023 goals. You know what it is. Shanty Town. What is it about? What's the uproar on Twitter, Instagram, and everybody's like, Shanty Town, Shanty Town. Like, okay, let's talk about it. I am going to be very professional with my criticism. Shanty Town. Let's talk about the storyline. If you've not seen the movie, I don't give spoilers. You know that, right? You know that, right? So yeah. The storyline revolves around, a drug lord, a powerful politician who is the brain behind the drug and prostitution ring in a slum setting, one slum like that. You get the gist, right? I mean, the storyline is something we are quite familiar with in this part of the world. I mean, as a Nigerian, right? And 3 episodes into the movie, I'm struggling to know what the plot is about. Yeah, I feel like interesting movie, but I felt like the suspense and misery was just too long. The build-up was too long, and I'm like, okay, I got bored a little bit, in between. It was in the 4th episode I got to understand, okay, yeah, this is what this movie is about, like concretely, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the character. Oh my god, Chidi Mokeme has to be my favorite character in that movie. God, I know there are 1,000 people who could have taken that role and done wonders, but this guy carried the character on his bare back. It was just too good. Now this is how you get to know if a character or a cast or an actor or a film did very well in terms of the character. If you cannot forget the character's name, like Scar, you know that definitely the actor did kill that role. I mean, all that rings in my head is Scar. Well, in Edo, fair performance, she did good. There was a particular scene that I really love, like her voice, the way she switched her voice, like you could literally feel that, okay, yeah, this person is in pain, yeah. But then I still feel like most of her character in acting in the movie was forced. And Nse always does what Nse would do. She's part of my top 10 list. I mean, top 10 great actors in Nigeria, and she's really good. However, I think she could have done away with that English because her upbringing is flying over Shanty Town. Like, literally, we know that, okay, Shanty Town has been the Zunga. Is there anything like Zunga, whatever. But then I felt like, yeah, I know that she always liked to do this thing where, she feels like, okay, yeah, I can switch from Queen's English to, the ghetto Pidgin English and all that stuff, which is cool. But I don't think that Queen's English was necessary for her in this movie. Mofe Damijo, our favorite sugar daddy. If you're on this list of sugar girls for RMD, drop a comment below. I mean, we love him, he's fine, he's our sugar daddy. I've not seen him before, so yeah, it's all whatever. Yeah, I think I like him as a person, but for that character I acted, Chief Femi, is it Ferdinand? Yeah, I think it was too polished for that role. It didn't give us that Jagaban, that's that politician, and somebody who has the entire Shanty Town in his pockets. We need to see some Baba Alaye, some Jagaban kind of. I mean, when I mean Jagaban, please, I'm not referring to anybody. Please, I promise. So yeah, we did see that in his character. And let's talk about Peter Okoye's acting. Okay, I won't say so much because that acting was his debut acting, and it wasn't a stellar performance, but that's that about that. I would not, but shout out to the course to Mia. The course to Mia was super good. I love what she did with every character in that movie. However, RMD's costume was so much of a Gen Z. It was just too cute, to be a babalaye, and also the bead on his neck was obviously a very cheap one. Why? This is supposed to be a multi-millionaire, and so I don't get it. The fight in this movie, what? Okay. We don't fight like that in Nigeria. Definitely we don't fight. And if you are trying to portray a setting in a Nigeria or like the slum, can you just fight the way we used to fight, the way we used to do our bass goes? You get me? You get me? Right? I mean, like, movies that I would really doff my hat for in terms of this combat is Brotherhood. If you've not seen it, I'll drop the link. I did made a review on Brotherhood some weeks back. I'll drop the link under the description or in the description of this video. Yeah, and also Omogete the Saga. Like, yeah, you see that, okay, this fighting is actually very relatable to the setting. So the combats I saw in Shanty Town was like, are we in the Chinese movie? Like, we are now fighting and doing like long slow-mo. Come on, boy. Yeah, one of the big deals with Nigerian movies is that they take time to build, they take time in their build-up, right? And then they rush their resolution. You will see a movie that is almost 2 hours long, and 5 minutes to the ending of the movie, that's when everybody will now come together and like, you are this person, you are that person, you are this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, all of a sudden, everybody's just getting to realize this and that, and then they just rush the climax. But this movie, Shanty Town, did very good with their resolution. So yeah, one of my hits moments for this movie, like one of the things I love about Shanty Town is the infusion of this dialect, Ibibio. God, I don't understand the language. I don't understand a thing in this language, but I love the fact that, you know, that language for me is like the friction in between. Like, I love it. I really love it. I mean, and Iniedo and Nse really did justice to that. I love the language. One of the issues I have with movies like Shanty Town is this: every time a producer or a director have to stuff so many celebrity in a movie, I feel like they're trying to make up for their flaws, right? Okay, I said this earlier, right? If you want to know that an actor really killed their character, you forget their actual name, and all that is ringing in your head is the name of that character, e.g. Scar. Scar is the only name like really ringing in my head. Okay, Inem, but Scar. So I feel like Chidi Mokeme actually killed his role. However, someone like Peter Okoye, now, imagine if someone who is very anonymous to you took up that character and acted exactly the way Peter Okoye did. You'll probably be annoyed, yeah? Because now you have stripped off this character, you've stripped the character off this old celebrity face. Now, we need that character to be bare. But most times, we just have so many. So the noise is always, most times, who is playing it. So we see the actor, we don't get to see the character, which is, I think, that's a very flawed movie. A movie that you get to see only the actor and not the character is, I mean, I feel like we should slow it down. We should cut it down, really. Stuffing actors, celebrities into movies. It's just too much. Overall, I feel Shanty Town is a very fair production, and there are a lot of rooms for improvement. Literally, I want to shout out to the producer, Iniedo, for doing a very good job. I mean, the movie is #1 on Netflix Nigeria. Of course, if you've seen the video to this point, how come you've not subscribed yet? Hey, have you liked it? This is 2023. In fact, let me drop the tushness. This not 2023. You should always like the video, please. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe. This is Movie O'Clock. My name is Esther Laura. See you in the next